Your main in an ancient Chinese outfit should be illegal, because my diamonds are already in danger. If you're low on diamonds and only planning to pull for 1 or 2 boys this month, is the Mortality's Tenderness banner actually worth it for your bias? Or is it one of those banners that looks amazing and then quietly wrecks your savings? In this video, I'll walk you through what we know so far, from the PV moments, to the hidden value in the rewards, to what past group banners tell us, so you can decide if this is a must pull or an easy skip for you. Now, let's start with the PV. Because is it just me, or does the animation just keep getting better and better? Because the sword scene with Savior was just so dreamy and reminds me of Sword and Fairy. Savior really fits the part. He's perfect as a wandering swordsman. And the wink was just so dangerous. I love the colors in Savior's. The pinks in the fields are just so beautiful to me, especially with the parallels from his KOD myth. It warms my heart seeing him happy with MC. Speaking of myths, we finally see a long-haired Caleb, and this is before his third myth. He looks so good with his apothecary-esque outfit. And it's funny to me, and maybe a bit concerning, how he says things with the sweetest smile on his face.
I'll tie you up. You'll be placed in my basket.
Next we have Kite Flying with Zane. He looks like a Chinese general on vacation because his story gives off honeymoon vibes. But maybe the most noteworthy to me is the red thread of fate. If you're not familiar, it signifies an unbreakable bond that connects those who are destined to be together. Then we have Raphael. He is so beautiful that I originally thought he was a concubine, but this time around he is a prince. Needless to say, he is in his Jinshi era. The symbolism in his story could be his mask coming off, which is pretty Raphael coded. Next we have Silas's, which has the gorgeous lantern scene. It is beautifully animated. And it takes me back to his Chinese New Year 4-star memory last year. I am so happy he's not alone this time. Oh, and can we talk about Silas MC's cat ear hairstyle? It just fits her so perfectly. Okay, that's enough simping from me, because now we need to talk about whether this banner is actually worth your diamonds. From February 10th to 27th, we get the Mortality's Tenderness event, all about an alternate universe in ancient China with your favorite characters. The group banner rules stay the same. Using Precise Wish, you get to choose 3 out of 5 memories. Savior's Blades with Blossoms, Saint's Entwined Kites, Raphael's Carved Gem Heart, Silas's Shared Lanterns, and Caleb's Clear Day Return. The 3 you pick will have a much higher chance of showing up when you pull. And every time you get a 5-star, there's a really good chance it'll be one of your choices. You can change your picks anytime during the event. But once it's over, these memories won't be added to the standard pool. They will be added to the rerun pool, which might take roughly a year or so. And this is where a lot of players don't realize the quiet value. There are milestone rewards for making wishes. And if you're planning to pull anyway, this is where the banner quietly gives you more back. The more pulls you do, the more you unlock. The Gilded Trace headwear, extra limited Deepspace wishes, themed outfits for the guys, and even a free event-limited 5-star memory that you get to choose. If you're someone who loves leveling cards, the memory growth bonus is also huge. By leveling these event memories, you can earn upgrade materials. And if you get one to rank 1, you unlock a special colored version of that character's outfit. That said, what are your thoughts on the boys' outfits? I personally like how it suits each of their personalities, but would have preferred more color rather than just black and white. MC's outfits and hairstyles are also really cute, and I love how each of them have their distinct styles. The Illusio feature is also coming back during this event. If you're not familiar, Illusio lets you change his and her outfits during kindled moments. These are the animation parts in any 5-star memories. If we look at past group banners, there's usually some kind of gimmick, like the cage interactions in Catch-22, camera shots in Spring and Flowers, or the wedding ring in the wedding banner. This time, the immersive experience feels like the main focus. Another thing group banners usually offer is longer interactive stories compared to solo banners. If you're counting minutes per diamond, group banners tend to give you more story value overall. And if you're enjoying the video, make sure to subscribe so you're always in the loop for the latest on Love and Deepspace updates and gameplay tips. Plus, it's an easy way to stay connected with a community that shares your love for the game. So, is the Mortality's Tenderness banner actually worth pulling for? Here's what you really get from group banners. Cumulative rewards like headgear and outfits, upgrade materials from memory growth bonus, longer interactive stories, and more chances to increase your affinity with him. Every 5-star memory, every outfit, every pull increases affinity. And if bonding and story moments matter to you, that emotional value is real. But here's the part most casual players ignore, and where regret usually comes from. Stalactrum and team building. If you're low on diamonds, you really want to be picky. Know which colors you need for your team. 5-star memories are way stronger than 4 and 3 stars, and pulling something you can't actually use well can feel really bad later. So here's my honest verdict. Pull if you're after the story, the moments with him, and building your team. Skip if you're low on diamonds, and saving for future banners you're more excited about. Either way, think about what matters most to you before spending those hard-earned diamonds. And if you're anything like me, your next thought is usually, okay, but if I do pull, how do I stretch my diamonds and money the smartest way possible? That's exactly why we made the next video. I went through the Love and Deepspace shop, did the actual math, and compared the value of the major packs. So you can see which ones genuinely give you more pulls, and which ones just look good. If you want to make decisions that feel intentional and not stressful, click on the next video. I've got you.